If you were to go up to some random adult and ask them what their childhood fear was, they probably wouldn't even tell you because they would be too embarrassed of it. Whenever you get older, you're more likely to get scared of some more reasonable things, like Shrek. But when you're a kid, you're much more likely to get scared of something that's as dumb as it can get. A lot of people probably aren't even willing to tell their childhood fear because they don't want somebody to beat them up because of it. I was one of those kids who were exposed to the internet, and that got some pretty weird stuff on it, so of course I was gonna have some pretty unusual fears. One of the biggest things that I got scared of when I was younger was anything clown related. If there was just some random guy on the street with one of those like red noses, I probably would have wetted my pants right then. There's actually a very reasonable reason to why I was terrified of clowns, because there was this one time when I saw something about the It movie, and as soon as I saw that weird clown guy bite that kid's arm off, I was never the same again. I remember I had to sleep on my parents' nasty carpeted floor for days because I was so paranoid that Pennywise was gonna jump out of nowhere and drag me into the sewers. I don't really know why or how I saw that clip, but since then my fear of clowns has not been as near as bad as it was then, so thank goodness. Also, anything Minecraft related usually made me feel really queasy inside, such as cave sounds and the nether portal, but the two things that got me the most anxious out of all the Minecraft stuff is definitely Endermen and ghasts. Endermen are really fast, and they make this weird screeching sound whenever they try to get close to you, and it takes forever to kill them because they just teleport whenever you do any sort of damage to them. They have these purple eyes and these particles that float around them, and they also sometimes hold some random blocks that they will use to attack you with. A ghast, on the other hand, you find them in the nether, and they are these massive white creatures that roam around screaming and making these loud noises for pretty much no reason, and they also spit fireballs at you because why the freak not? I love Minecraft, it has a lot of nostalgia, but they sometimes made things a little bit too terrifying at times. Another thing that absolutely terrified me as a kid was Annabelle. I already had a fear of dolls at the time because of this episode of Haunting Hour I watched about this life-size doll named Lily D, but I don't think she actually made me soil my pants, but Annabelle, now she definitely left a little wet spot. I remember we were watching American Ninja Warrior one night when one of the trailers for her movies came on, and I swear I did not get any sleep that night. I mean, this doll can just be sitting there chilling in a chair and she can still find a way to scare everybody. I don't even think her movies are that scary, especially the first one. The acting is so bad in that film, and you can really just tell that pretty much all the monsters and demons they have in the film are just effects and some random people in a costume. But the second movie, on the other hand, not just Annabelle, but that entire film is terrifying. The stuff they have with the little girl, especially the scene where she randomly decides to turn 7 feet tall, not only is it terrifying in every single way possible, but also impressive because, I mean, just look at this girl. There are a lot of teams who need a new starting center. In conclusion, there were a lot of childhood fears that are scary enough to make a kid go to the restroom in their pants, and that's all from me, so you guys have a good day, and I'll see you whenever the next time I upload is.